Yeah, figured I'd bring you guys a video today because I did do a little bit of thrifting on the weekend and I picked up shoes, which is odd because I don't normally buy shoes. I've maybe only sold like 5 pairs of shoes in my life. So I kind of currently just have these shoes spread across my desk, no real clean, organized way, but that's okay. It still gives you an idea of what I bought. So yeah, the first one are these very large size 14 Prada sandals, and I did look them up. They are real. They're the red line Pradas, which are the cheaper lower end Prada, but I should still fetch 75 to 100 for these shoes. You want to watch when you're buying Prada to make sure they're not fake. Just look at a couple logos online, compare the font and everything. I mean, these are real leather, they're heavily built, everything's stitched nice, so that's a good sign. And it's got the made in Italy there, the Prada logos look good. The next pair of shoes are I'll try and pronounce it, Florashim, I don't know. Sure, we'll go with that, Florashim. They're real leather. These ones are like a nice, not quite black, sort of like a really dark brown. The bottom tread's amazing on them. I always check the bottom tread to see how worn out it is. Oh yeah, same with the Pradas, it's really good on there. And red tags were all 50% off, so these were not $7, they were $3.50. The next shoe I got was more of the Florashim, I don't know. Well, we're still gonna stick with it. It's called Florashim. These are a nice leather shoe. That's a wingtip. When it comes to a point like that, wingtips are worth a lot. Not so much with the tassel ones. These are all right. The bottoms have a little wear on the front, but there's no holes. The stitching's not pulling, so that's good. And they were $8. I'll probably get maybe 60 for those. The last pair of shoes I got, these are the most scuffed up ones, are these pair of Allen Edmonds. They were $8, made in the USA. Yeah, I think they're size 13 were these ones. Bottoms are a little worn, especially on the front there, but again, the stitching's not pulling out and it's not coming apart or cracking or anything along the sole. All the leather looks good, it's not peeling, just mild scuffs. The leather conditioner will take them off. Allen Edmonds I've seen all over the place too, but to be safe, I'll say 40 to 60 for these Allen Edmonds as well. Nice Audi R10 hat. That actually came from the Bible for Mission thrift store. It was $1. I'll probably get 18 to 25 for that. And no idea what this is worth, but they're 50 cents at the Bible for Mission thrift store. It's just a Sesame Street Storytime album. And then Disney Trivial Pursuit, the tin one. I'll probably get about 25 for that. It was $1. I barely ever buy craniums anymore, but this cranium was $1 and it's still fetching $18.90 on Amazon, and I do got an Amazon shipment going in, so I figured whatever, I'll throw it in. Same with this one, I'll only get about 15 bucks. So honestly, after fees for these two, I'll only make like $4 or $5. But since I'm sending an Amazon shipment, I figured I would just include them, and they were just super cheap. And the last thing I got is this very cool Even Flow Snuggly cross-terrain camping backpack, but it holds a baby right there in the center. I thought about keeping it for me for hikes and stuff, but I don't know, I probably won't use it, I'm too busy. It's really cool though. It has like a cooler pack in the front, water bottle holders, metal frame all through it. So I have a guy that actually might already be picking this up for $80 on a local sale. If not, it'll probably go on eBay for 100 to 110 Canadian with free shipping. So that's all I got from the thrift store. Like I said, not a very exciting weekend, not a huge haul by any means. Still some really good sales happening throughout the week, especially with Q4 and everything. And yeah, I figured I'd share it with you guys, and then I'm gonna leather condition these shoes behind me and clean them up a bit. So I figured I'd share the leather conditioner. You can see the before and after and how I clean them up, and then I'll photograph them. Currently, I am just putting them on Google Sheets, which I'll show you that real quick too. So there you can see, there's my Google Sheets. This one's for clothing and shoes. The red I mark is where I've listed to, so I know these are all listed, and now I'm starting fresh new inventory. There's the Prada shoes already up, title, quick description, and I'll just copy paste this and copy paste that to eBay. I'll put some of the measurements in, what I paid for them, gotta slide this sheet over a bit, what I paid for them, what I'll list them for, so probably 100 free shipping with best offer, where they're stored, where they'll be listed on, where I bought them from, and then I'll If you go further, I put additional information like how much to ship to the US, free shipping Canadian. That's about it, and then I will inventory the rest of these shoes. Alright, so I got all these shoes entered into my Google Sheets inventory, and now I just have to get them cleaned up and take some photos. Got my leather cleaner, polishing pads, a couple microfibers in that box. If you can't already tell, it is an old shoe box. So there's some shoe polish in there, some brushes. I'm actually running low on shoe supplies. Normally I have a different leather cleaner I would use, but this will work for what I need to do because they just need to look pretty for the photos. Great, so I got my Prada shoe. I did already take the price tags off of this thing, and as you can see, the leather's a little bit dirty. It's not too bad. It's just a little bit of scuffs, a little bit of sticker residue there. So I'm just gonna spray with some leather cleaner and give it a quick scrub there. And that's about it for these. Super basic. These ones are very clean, so I'm just gonna see if I can just finger peel up the $8 sticker label. It usually comes off the insides pretty good. It sucks when they stick them like here and then you gotta clean glue residue off. And one on the bottom. There's not much I can do about the leather wear there. Alright, bit of light brown leather polish. This has the wax on it right now. I did start wiping off up here. It's almost like waxing a car. You want to buff it on nice, let it dry, and then, so this is where it was hazy. If I rub the back of it, yeah, that camera's picking it up. You can see the shine it starts getting from a bit of old, just shoe polish, old Kiwi leather shoe polish. So I actually figured, screw it, I'll try polishing the bottom of one of these because I've never tried it before, and surprisingly, it turned out well. That's one I haven't done. That's the done one. Not perfect, but I mean, look at the difference between the two. That's pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this one too. So, what did I learn looking up some shoes and shoe designs, trying to figure out keywords for these things? A lot of people use the wrong keywords. So I was finding these same shoes, like these ones, even these ones, and they all had Oxford in the title description. Now, I've discovered Oxford shoes, well, commonly they're always basically misrepresented or they're incorrect info. I don't have any here, but Oxfords are closed lace shoes. So where this is comes to a point and you're supposed to have straight lace, you're not supposed to have crossing here, and it basically closes in, and that's a closed laced shoe. And that's what an Oxford is. And an Oxford comes in many different designs. Like you could have the wingtip Oxford with the closed lace, or that's more a loafer style. But the closed lace, where the laces do up, they come to a point, and Oxfords are usually the most formal and dress shoe out of the shoes. If you want some history on them, Oxfords were invented in, I think it was about the 1840s in the UK. And the other type of shoe that you could use for your keyword, it's a little less formal of a shoe, is called a derby. And a derby is a open lace, so kind of more like that, and is much more better for people with wider feet. Still a fairly dressy shoe, and yeah, that's about it. So that would be considered more of a derby because of the open lace. And then the other shoe, which is very common to a derby, and they're also kind of mixed up a lot, is called a bloucher or a bloucher. Not 100% sure how to pronounce it, but it is the least formal of the shoe. It's the kind you would wear with a sport coat, and the big way to tell the difference is, actually I guess this would be more of a bloucher. The leather is small and thin where the laces go in, where a derby, the leather will come down here and go all the way around to the back, usually in one piece. And then you have, I guess like I said, this is more a loafer or slip-on style from what I've read, and those are more less formal again, so you'd wear them with like a sport coat or something like that. Alright, well that does it for this video. Thank you again for watching. If you're not already, like usual, subscribe for more content, hit the bell notification if you want to be notified when I post a new video. If you like what you saw, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down. And if you are more of a shoe head or know more about these shoes and some of the information I was giving than me, by all means let me know in the comments on anything I missed, or anything I should have done different. Now the cleaning, I just did basic cleans. I know you can get way more intense and they have so many more cleaners and stuff like that. But I just kind of wanted to share it with you guys. I will let you know in a future video how the shoe selling goes and if I make any money off them. I am going to watch for more dress shoes now since I've learned a few things on them, and hopefully you guys have too. See you all in the next video.
Yeah.